after this legislation has been passed, there's rules that are required to be promulgated at the Indiana Board of Pharmacy. And joining us today is Lora Williams to talk a little about the next steps.
Good morning. I am Lora Williams. I'm a past president of the Indiana Board of Pharmacy, and I'm here representing that board. And we want to thank Attorney General Greg Zeller for his leadership on this issue. And we also applaud the Indiana General Assembly for passing this act. This act is probably the most significant thing that we can do to protect Hoosiers from prescription drug abuse. As I'm sure you've all heard before, about 70% of non-medical prescription drug abuse is a result of an individual obtaining that medication from a friend or family member, often trolling through medicine cabinets and getting them unknowingly. This act is going to pave the way to reduce access to those unused and unwanted medications by allowing patients to return those drugs to their pharmacy and get them out of their medicine cabinets and out of the hands of the most vulnerable. With the authority that's granted by this act, the Indiana Board of Pharmacy will soon begin to make rules that will define what an effective drug take-back program looks like. We expect to provide a legal framework for the private sector to engage in consumer-driven take-back programs without the fear of liability. Our rules will address security, transportation, and destruction protocols for the returned prescription drugs, allowing the clinics and the pharmacies to safely and effectively take these drugs back in a clinically and environmentally sound way. This is a huge win for Indiana. Again, we thank Attorney General Greg Zeller for his work, and thank you to the General Assembly for looking out for Hoosiers on this important issue.
Finally, I'll say that last year we had a prescription drug symposium where we brought together law enforcement at the state, local, and federal level, people that are in the pain management profession. We had some legislators attend. We had people that were treating drug addiction. So we brought all these people together to address what are some of the problems and what can be some of the proposed solutions. And from that comes this piece of legislation. And I think to watch the process, you see the type of teamwork and partnership that comes together where I think the best of the legislative process was on display. So I'm proud to be a participant and watch our legislators in the Indiana General Assembly make us all proud. So with that, we'll take any questions.